The Vanishing Guest, Episode 5, The Last Clue. Time is running out. The past and present have collided, and the final piece of the puzzle is waiting. We have followed Lena Carter's trail through whispers in the dark, messages from beyond, and the ghost of a woman lost to time. Now, only one question remains. Can we bring her back? Or has she joined the others who vanished before her? Sheriff Tom Davies had never faced a case like this. His training, his experience, his entire worldview rejected the notion of the supernatural. Yet the evidence before him couldn't be explained away. A woman from 2024, captured in a photograph from 1947, security footage of invisible footsteps, a mirror that seems to connect two points in time. He made a decision. Room 6 would be sealed completely, boarded up, locked, the key destroyed. The mirror would be removed, dismantled, its fragments buried where they could never be reassembled. The sheriff informed Margaret Hale of his intentions, expecting relief. Instead, her face drained of color. "You can't remove the mirror," she whispered. "My grandmother tried. So did her mother before her. It comes back, always, and those who try to destroy it—" She didn't finish the sentence. Didn't need to. The implication hung in the air between them. Those who tried to destroy the mirror became its next victims. The sheriff wasn't deterred. Armed with tools, protective gloves, and a team of deputies, he prepared to enter room 6 and end the cycle once and for all. But Olivia Parker intervened. "What if we're wrong?" she asked. "What if destroying the mirror doesn't free those trapped inside? What if it locks them there forever?" It was a possibility the sheriff couldn't ignore. What if, in trying to solve the mystery, they condemned Lena Carter to an eternity of limbo? They needed more information. They needed to understand what the mirror truly was. And the answer, Olivia believed, lay in Eleanor Gray's final diary entry, the one cut short. The mirror isn't a mirror at all. It's a... The diary's final pages had been torn out, whether by Eleanor herself or someone who came after. There was no way to know. But Olivia was certain those missing pages contained the key to understanding the mirror, and perhaps saving Lena. Working methodically through the night, Olivia and Sheriff Davies combed through every inch of room 6, searching for the missing pages. They removed paintings from walls, pulled up floorboards, emptied every drawer and cabinet. Nothing. But then, as dawn approached, Margaret Hale remembered something. A family tradition passed down through generations of Hale women. Each new innkeeper was given a small wooden box with a simple instructions: keep it safe, but never open it. The box had been in Margaret's bedroom closet for 15 years, untouched, almost forgotten. She retrieved it with trembling hands. The wood was dark with age, the brass clasp tarnished. Inside lay a sealed envelope, yellowed with time, addressed simply to "the one who seeks answers." The pages inside were brittle, the handwriting matching Eleanor Gray's diary, and the words written there confirmed Olivia's worst fears and offered their only hope of saving Lena Carter. Eleanor Gray's missing pages revealed a terrible truth. The mirror wasn't just a doorway, it was a trap. A cycle created by Edmund Willow's meddling with forces he didn't understand. Every June 18th, for a week, at precisely 1:37 a.m., the barrier between past and present weakened. Those who stood before the mirror at that moment risked being pulled through, their identities, their lives, their very existence transfigured. Most disturbing was Eleanor's final warning. The mirror feeds on this cycle. With each crossing, the barrier weakens further. If it breaks completely, the times will bleed together. Past and present will collapse. The mirror must be sealed, not destroyed. To break it is to break time itself. Sheriff Davies, Olivia, and Margaret now faced an impossible choice. Leave the mirror intact, knowing it would claim more victims or destroy it and risk consequences beyond their understanding. There was a third option. Eleanor's note suggested that the cycle could be broken if someone willingly returned through the mirror, traveling in the opposite direction of their original journey. But this would require Lena Carter to stand before the mirror in 1947 at exactly 1:37 a.m. and consciously choose to return to 2024. Could they somehow communicate this to her across time? As it approached midnight, Olivia Parker found herself drawn to room 6. Despite the sheriff's warnings, despite the danger, she felt compelled to be there when the clock struck 1:37 a.m. Would the cycle repeat? Would she be the next to vanish? Or would she finally understand what had happened to Lena Carter and perhaps find a way to break the cycle once and for all? Margaret Hale watches from the doorway, her face pale, her hands trembling. "It's been waiting," she murmurs. "It always waits." But Olivia doesn't hesitate. She reaches forward and touches the glass. At first, nothing happens, just the dim reflection of her own face. But then the image distorts, a ripple, a shadow moves where there should be none. And then something knocks. Once, twice, 3 times. And Olivia swears she sees a hand pressing against the other side of the glass. A hand that doesn't belong to her. Then a voice, small, fragile, desperate. It comes from within the mirror, from a place just beyond reach. "Help me." The clock hits 1:37 a.m., the exact time Lena Carter vanished. Olivia knows she has only seconds to act. If she hesitates, Lena will be lost forever. But how do you pull someone back from beyond the veil? Sheriff Davies had seen enough. Whatever was happening in room 6 had to be stopped before anyone else disappeared. He rushed forward, pulling Olivia away from the mirror. But it was too late. The glass had begun to ripple like the surface of a pond disturbed by a thrown stone. The reflection was no longer a reflection at all. It showed another room, a distorted version of room 6 as it might have looked decades ago. And standing on the other side, her hands pressed against the glass as if trapped behind a window, was Lena Carter. Her mouth moved, forming words they couldn't hear. Her eyes were wide with fear, or perhaps warning. Behind her shadows moved, formless, shifting, reaching toward her with impossible limbs. The sheriff's training kicked in. Protect and serve. He grabbed a chair, preparing to smash the mirror, to break whatever connection had been established, but Olivia stopped him. "She's trying to tell us something," she insisted, moving closer to the glass again. "She knows how to get back." The rippling surface of the mirror began to stabilize, the image of Lena becoming clearer. She held something in her hands, Eleanor Gray's diary, and behind her, emerging from the shadows, another face appeared. Eleanor herself, as she had looked in 1947, her features echoing Lena's in an uncanny resemblance. Lena pressed the diary against the glass. A page was open, words visible but reversed, like looking at a book in a mirror. Olivia strained to read them, to decipher the secret that Eleanor had discovered decades ago. The message was clear. The mirror must be shattered from both sides simultaneously. It was a desperate gamble. If they broke the mirror now, would Lena do the same from her side? Would it free her or trap her forever? But they had no time to debate. The shadows behind Lena were growing, stretching toward her with a malevolent intent. Whatever existed on the other side of the mirror wanted to keep her there. And then it's over. The mirror explodes outward in a shower of fragments as if struck from the other side with tremendous force. Sheriff Davies and Olivia are thrown backward, shielding their faces from the flying glass. When they look up, the room is empty, silent. The mirror's frame hangs on the wall, empty now, surrounding nothing but the faded wallpaper behind it. Lena Carter is gone. Morning comes, the inn is quiet. Sheriff Tom Davies files his final report. No evidence of foul play. Case remains open. His deputies collect the mirror fragments, bag them as evidence. Margaret Hale begins the process of closing room 6 permanently. But something is different. Olivia Parker packs her bags, ready to leave. But before she does, she finds something resting on her nightstand. A single photograph. The same black and white image of Lena Carter that they found in the old guest book. But this time, there's something new. A message written in the corner in faded ink. Thank you. And so, detectives, we reach the end of our mystery. But tell me, what do you believe happened? Was Lena trapped between worlds? Did Olivia free her? Or is she still out there, waiting for someone else to find her last clue?